And welcome back to another episode of The Last Storm. My name is Mark, and I'm back with Dave as always. How you guys doing, Dave? What's up, man?
Man, I'm doing pretty good. Kind of got a punch in the nuts after watching this game last night.
All right, stop it. We're not going to play self-pity party bullshit, okay? We need to make this, like, honestly, it was a fun game. It was on TNT. There's a lot of national media, and we got a hell of a game out of a number of guys.
40 free throws.
Listen, we were up by 5 with with a minute and 10 seconds left or something like that, bro. And there were a couple of plays that really flipped the momentum of the game a couple of different times. But in the end, dude, right. I don't want to break down like all the negatives. Like, I hate how too many people act like a loss means everything was bad and a win means everything was good. And I think in this game, like, we played really high level. They decided they were going to just get the offensive rebounds and they were going to make the plays at the end that a young team is not necessarily expected to make, but we put ourselves in position to win. We had a shot at the end to win it, or at least take the lead with a couple seconds left. That shot didn't go in. No big deal. I look at it like
with 12 seconds to go, we had a chance to extend the lead. There was so much that we did so
we need to celebrate this as an arrival for our team on the national TV stage, because everything that we heard Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy say about this team was so positive. They're like, this is the most unselfish young team we've ever seen. This team plays defense at an incredibly high level for a young team. And you hear all this stuff, and at least we didn't hear too many Jalen Williams jokes.
Yeah, no, you're right. And let's just be honest. I mean, we can talk about Shea's 26, but the game really came down to us missing the free throws. We missed 7 free throws last night.
And like you said, NBA record 40 for 40 by one team.
And that's the only way they were able to beat us. So look at that on a positive note.
It is a positive.
I look at the way that Josh Giddey got his 6th triple-double as a massive, massive upside. And it's really why I want to be here talking, because we're watching Josh Giddey's emergence to becoming what we're considering a star, a blossoming star in the NBA. I mean, what he's done in the last 10 games alone are truly spectacular. But what he did last night on national television, a triple-double with 18 points, 10 assists, 15 rebounds, 7 of which were offensive. Come on, man. That shit's amazing.
Dude, we just got finished making a highlight video of all of his points, rebounds, assists, and his block shot. And it's incredible to watch the pace with which he competes. We posted it on Twitter. Check it out. If you're not following us, get on that shit. But yeah,
if you're not following us, let us know somehow, and we'll get you one of these videos so you guys can watch them, because we spent some time in talking about the plays in general and what we see with there. So they're fun videos to see.
They're fun videos to see, and really for us, it's all about like recognizing that we're seeing special things happen. And if we sit back and we say a loss means everything was bad, then we're going to miss out on some really special things. This team is making massive strides. It's impossible not to imagine what next year will be like when you see a team with another year added, another player through the draft, a couple players, moving up from the G League and adding Chet all at the same time. It's hard not to imagine it. I feel like it's almost undeniable at this point that the Thunder are going to be in the playoffs next year. Whether or not they're in the playoffs this year, that's up in the air. They've got a lot of work to do. They're in a tough spot. There's so much congestion, but they're not that many games out if they got on the right run. But if you look at their schedule, we got 3 games in 4 days coming up, bro. Like, it's going to be tough to even maintain where we're at.
Yeah, and it's, again, this is not something that, I mean, we both, Mark and I, sat down in December, and we circled this time in January as one of those moments that we're going to see what this team is made of. And that's really what it comes down to. And if we can come out of this at the end of February and somehow we've gone close to 700, if not a couple games above 700 or 700, above 500, then I think this team is a really good situation. But I think it just needs to take these steps. Like when we're coming up, like Mark said, we have these 3 games in 4 days. It's not going to be easy, and it's who we play, and it's the intensity that we bring to every single game. And last night, Josh's intensity was powerful, man. Like, I felt it. The way that he was going after every loose ball. I mean, everything, man. It was inspirational. And I truly love how Josh is commanding this presence right now. In the last 10 games, he's averaging 17 points a game. He's averaging 1 steal, half a block shot, 6 assists, and 8 rebounds, man. Like, this is really great stuff we're seeing from Josh, and it's going to get better because if he's been able to go and put this together. Oh, and I didn't even say the most important fact, okay? He's gone 40.6% from three-point range, and that's after he went 0 for 4 last night. So what he's done in this last 10 games, this last month, a time period is truly spectacular. He stepped up his game in a way that we were sitting there saying, who else can we count on this season? You know, we can sporadically count on J-Dub doing great things, but he's still a rookie, and you can't lean on him for more than what he can give you out there. And then we're looking at Dort and saying Dort's not stepping up at this moment, so who else is going to step up? And Josh Giddey has decided to flex his muscles and say, motherfuckers, don't forget about me.
Y'all better not forget about Dre. Seriously, dude, this is where we're at right now with Josh Giddey is where I was hoping to be whenever, we were talking to Chencho, we were making our New Year's toast. I was like, hey, 18 points a game is within reason. And you saw the Miami Heat actively decide that they did not want him shooting open threes. Now, they didn't close out on him with a running hand or anything. He hasn't earned that level of respect yet. But from some of the videos that we've made of Giddey and his the way he likes to step into his 3-point shot, right? We know that the Miami Heat were like, okay, he wants that 1-2 rhythm, right, with his feet.
It's that scissor rhythm, man.
Right, and if he has that, then we're not going to feel good about that shot. We want to take that away. And we've had teams that backed off and gave that to him. Now they're not doing that. But while he might go 0 for 4, that means that they're guarding him tighter. And his handle's good enough to get past his man or put his man on his hip.
Yeah.
Give him the hostage dribble, find the cutter. Once he gets past the first guy, you know what I mean?
Sure.
It's I don't know, it's kind of like in chess. If you can get your queen on the other side of the other team's pawns,
sure,
right? Then all of a sudden they're all kind of like, how do we get rid of the queen? And that's what he comes in. He's like, I'm going to fuck up his shit. I'll get past the first line of defense, and then I'm going to kind of take my time, find Wiggins, find Kenny, find Dort. You name it. And that's just cutting to the basket. And then he's also spraying it on the perimeter, and you're seeing him do it with Shea. It was a masterpiece of a game by Josh Giddey.
Yeah, and I watched the way that Josh is using his scissor, what I call the scissor step, with his game. And when I was a sophomore, I had a coach. His name is Coach Gore. He actually coached and probably still coaches up at Santa Fe South, up there in Edmond. He's a phenomenal coach, and he got me connected with the Sports Academy out of the Lighthouse. And that's what the Sports Academy taught. They taught the scissor step. So I went from the triple threat, which I had learned up until my sophomore year, to learning how to do the scissor step. And what was important about that was I was learning how to become a shooter. And that's something that people would never said about me in the same sentence as becoming a shooter. But once you understand how to take a quick shot and understand how to take a phenomenal shot very quickly, that changes the game. And when I'm watching Josh's footwork, it's not like a typical shooting guard / small forward catching the ball. Like, he catches that ball in that scissor step, and it's so deceptive because you don't know if he's going to drive. You don't know if he's going to pop up and just shoot it from there. And you don't know if he's going to swing the ball across court, because if you think about it, that step, that foot, that his right foot that comes down last, man, it's powerful, because you can fling anything with just a flicker if you're using your base and your lower body to help that. And that's what I love about Josh's game, and watching it in slow motion sometimes, and where he's going. And last night there was a couple minutes left in the game. Josh is on the left side. Shea's bringing down the ball. Josh saw something. It's like, Shea, open, Shea. And you can see him, and he's trying to tell him something, right? And Shea went to the right, and he went, to the other side. And then there was a timeout by the Miami Heat, and Josh went right over to Shea, and he told him what he was seeing. He didn't tell him, I wanted the ball, give me the ball. He said, this is what I was seeing, right? And what happens next time? He gets a bucket from Wiggins. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what we need to see from Josh. Like, he sees things at a very high level, and Shea's just learning that. Like, Shea's like, no, I'm 24. I'm the captain on the team. I want to go right. I'm going right. Josh, you know what? I'm not going left. And then Josh's like, this is what I saw. And the next time, Shea listens to him, and boom, wide open bucket. this is what it takes. Like an understanding that Josh is so next level with the way he thinks about the game and the way he sees the game. That's what I love about it. And these guys are starting to understand it, because if Shea goes into the huddle saying, pass me the fucking ball, I want the fucking ball, no one's passing him the ball. But if he's saying, hey, Shea, on a one-on-one basis, I saw if I went this, he's going to be wide open. And Shea's like, all right, cool, I'll see you next time. That's what it takes to be a good team. And I see that with Josh, and I see that calmness that he brings to the table and that non-intensity that he's playing on the court, because when he plays on the court, it's balls to the wall intensity. And the second he gets off the court, he's able to calm that down. And to me, that's what a superstar is able to do. They're able to take that switch and turn it on and off. And I get it. People are going to be like, shut the fuck up talking Josh Giddey a superstar. But you know what? I don't give a shit what you guys say if you're saying that, because to me, Josh Giddey is going to become a superstar in the NBA, and it's just a matter of time.
Right, and I think we should just probably wrap it up right here. Here's what I want to do, though. I'm going to go ahead and play the video that we just made of all Josh Giddey's highlights at the end of this, so everybody can have that to hang on to.
Nice.
To us, like, we could easily look at this and say we lost and we're moving the wrong direction for what we want, because we want to make the playoffs, right? We made that clear. But at the same time, we look at it and we say, Josh Giddey just emerged on the national stage, and he just got a whole bunch of new fans. And as a part of, like, when we look back at, like, the bricks that make up our dynasty, right, this is another one. It's a building block. And yes, everybody expected Shea to come in and Shea to have 30-plus points, and he was very close. He had a superstar level game because of the amount of attention he drew with the Miami Heat. But Shea's had time to make his name known. Like, he came into the game and the announcers were like, he's an all-star, he's an all-star, he's an all-star, right? Giddey earned their respect during that game by making the right plays at the right time and being competitive and just understanding what winning basketball is. We didn't win the game, but who the fuck cares? Like, for us,
he made winning plays in the last 3 minutes of the game, and that's the key about everything.
So we appreciate everybody joining us. Obviously, we want to win every game, but more than that, we want to turn every game into a win.
What better way of talking after something shitty happened last night than just talking about one of our most favorite players, and that's Josh Giddey. Like, as simple as that, guys. Like, we sat down and we were making this video and we're like, let's just do an episode all about the way that Josh has been playing recently and just giving him the shout out that he deserves, because
we haven't slobbed on his knob in a while.
Yeah, man. He's been putting, his balls to the wall, man. Like, diving on the floor, those loose. He's playing a central role in that zone. He's playing in that middle of the zone. He's doing so much for this team. So just give him a huge shout out if you get a chance. Let him know you guys love him, like we love you guys.
Love you. Thanks, guys, and we will see you soon. Watch this highlight. Tell us what you think. We're trying to do more of this because you know what? Like,
fresh content, baby.
Yeah, but we see stuff, and we're like, instead of just telling you guys about it, we're going to just start making some videos to show you so we can talk about it. This is the beginning of something new, special. Thanks for joining us. Peace out. Welcome to another highlight by the guys from the last storm. Thanks for joining us. Here we go with Josh Giddey's awesome triple-double against the Miami Heat, where we went 18, 10, and 15. We started with a rebound by Josh Giddey. Here we go.
All right, and then we got a Josh Giddey come on up here, bringing up the ball up the court like he loves to do, driving hard, and I love how he is seeing the court right now. He gets his own offensive rebound, and he's able to continue right here by the assist to Omorari. Truly professional young man, exciting to watch.
Here we go with Giddey again, finding Dort on the perimeter, and Dort's able to get to the basket and get the bucket. Nice move by Dort.
Man, I absolutely love how Josh Giddey gets defensive rebounds right now. He's able to get a defensive rebound and get that ball up the court incredibly quickly. You'll watch it right here. He gets the defensive rebound, and he's already turning up the court and getting it up halfway up the court before anybody can turn around.
And he's running down the court here, gets found by Shea, and they get called for the goaltend on that bucket. So nice move and finish by him.
Here's another defensive rebound by Josh. Again, every single time that he gets this ball, he's looking up and he's trying to get it up quickly. Right here, you had to protect it, though. I love it.
Here we go. We see Josh get to the basket, get his own rebound, turn around and find out he's wide open and knock down the shot.
I love this play right here. I love the connection Josh and Kenny have. You have a couple of these in a row, but Josh to Kenny is something special. Right here, you'll see it getting to the hole and making that drop-off pass.
Did you say Josh to Kenny? I think that's what we're going to see happen again right here. Josh finds Kenny at the soft spot in the zone, and Kenny goes in for the bucket.
It's great, man. All right, and we got Josh's great defensive play right here. We got a block shot by him. I absolutely love the way he's playing defense in that middle of the zone right now.
Yeah, man, jump ball. That's a win for Josh. Damn right. He was moving the ball like a wizard all game, and here he is finding J-Dub with a seam. I mean, what a pass.
Another defensive rebound we're about to see right here. Again, he's looking up the vision up the court and making sure he pushes and pushes hard. I fucking love the fast break that Josh Giddey creates.
Here we are finding Kenny in the corner. Boom. Get that ball out of your hands quickly and to the shooter in the pocket.
Man, he knows where Dort is at all times. Here's another shot of it, what he sees Dort. Obviously, Dort doesn't hit it, but he is there for the offensive rebound. I love the fact that Josh is being aggressive on the offensive
This
board.
one happens fast, and we didn't even get to see it happen so fast. They weren't ready for this out-of-bounds pass to SGA for a dunk. Gotta love what he does there.
Man, we've got right here, we got another offensive board by Josh. We call it ×2. Because it's not once he does it, but it's twice because he misses this one and he's back there again to hustle. He ripped it out of Kenny's hands.
He scored in so many different ways, and this one he found himself in a spot where he's posting up a guy at the end of the shot clock, backing him down, going glass. Man, what a game for Giddey. So many highlights.
I love this play. His defense right here is spot on, and he's right there for the rebound. He doesn't get put out of the play by the physical play. He's right there and stands strong.
Here we are, another defensive rebound for Giddey, just being a massive rebounder, what we needed in this game. And then he's able to find Dort cutting for a dunk. This is how we like to play. This is what we love about this team.
Right here, you see him getting another defensive rebound, 1 of 15 of the night, 1 of 8 of defense rebounds of the night. But really, this one right here, just spreading out. Here's the thing. He's not in position to get there, but he still gets it.
Here, the team gets on the ground, gets a loose ball, and guess who's in the right spot at the right time? Josh Giddey, cherry picking for a bucket.
Yeah, we got Josh Giddey on a couple plays right here. We got Dort recognizing Josh Giddey's open, and I love this, the passing that we do right here. And just the understanding of where everybody's at on the floor. So great job by Dort and great finish by Giddey.
Great rhythm. Just you see him catch it in rhythm and release it in rhythm. All right, here we are. We see Josh Giddey getting out and running, following up Shea, getting the offensive rebound on and laying it in. Man, at that point we're up by 5. 2 minutes left.
I love the connection between Josh and Wiggins right here. The way that Wiggins gets up is truly spectacular, and the way that Josh is able to see him is great.
Man, we appreciate everybody taking